All right, everyone, I am in rural Mississippi. Let me show you on the map, like I always do. You can see the blue dot, I'm right there. Memphis up to the north, Little Rock to the northwest. I am in the Mississippi Delta. This will be my third video of the Delta. It is my intent to video pretty much every town here in this area of Mississippi. This is arguably the poorest area in the United States. Mississippi is already the poorest state, and well, as you will see in this video, these towns are very, very poor as well. Now, despite being poor, this area of the country, the Delta, is rich in musical history. Rock and roll as we know it came from here. Clarksdale, which is a mere 17 miles west of here, is considered by many to be the birthplace of rock and roll. These bands you listened to as a kid, because I know much of you are older: Beatles, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, ZZ Top, they were all heavily influenced by the blues, which came out of here. In fact, Rolling Stones got their name from a Muddy Waters song called Like a Rolling Stone. Muddy Waters is one of the great bluesmen in history. In fact, he is often called the father of rock and roll because he grew up in this area nearby over there in Clarksdale, and he would listen to blues. He was an accomplished guitar player, but he started using an electric guitar to play the music. He electrified the blues, if you will, and these kids, young guys like John Lennon and Keith Richards, they would listen to it and start playing it themselves and applied it to their music. Rolling Stones music, Beatles music, and rock and roll came directly from that. Muddy Waters is one of the first inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and deservedly so, because he basically invented rock and roll, or at least he's one of the instrumental figures in that. Now, the Delta basically is a huge floodplain off the Mississippi River. What happens is periodically the Mississippi, and of course all the creeks and streams and smaller rivers that feed into it, will flood, will break their banks, if you will, jump their banks and flood this area. And when the waters recede, they leave all these nutrients, etc., etc. And as a result, this is, agriculturally speaking, one of the richest, most fertile places on earth. So of course, it's farmland. What's happened is all these huge farms, which, 40, 50 years ago might need 500 people to run them or operate them, now only need 5. And what you have left are all these towns that look like this. That's what's left. Now, I am in the town of Lambert, and this town vividly, as far as the numbers concerned, tell you the story. That story exactly. Now, in Lambert, peak population was in 2000, just a little over 20 years ago. There were just under 2,000 people here. Today, there are about 1,100. Here's another number that really tells the story. In the year 2000, the median age here was 28. Today, it's 44. What does that tell you? It tells you that the young people who grew up here leave when they grow up. They leave their parents and their grandparents, and as those people slowly die out, so does the city. I would be really interested to see this area, the Delta, in about 30 years, because it's going to be littered with ghost towns. But you can see it happening already. This is downtown Lambert. You can see the condition that it's in. I'm gonna drive real slow through it. Today is Wednesday, and it's about 10 a.m. but there's no one here in downtown. Now here's some other numbers real quick. The race numbers: 79% black, 20% white, 1% mixed. Incomes are low, as you can well imagine. Per capita income here in this town, $13,500 a year. That's $260 a week. Median household income, very low as well, $21,800. That's $419 a week, median household income. That's an astonishing number. Poverty is high, 33%. For children 17 and under, it's much worse, 60%. 60% of the children, that's 6 out of every 10 kids, live at or below the poverty level here in this town of Lambert. Some other numbers that stick out: people who are married, 32%. 32% of the town is married. U.S. average is 50. And another number that kind of sticks out as well: high school graduation rate is 67% here. U.S. average is 85.5. Now that looks like it was once a home. Maybe it burned down. There's quite a few abandoned homes here in town. What you would expect with the population loss, of course. Now, you've heard me tell you about the high poverty, low incomes, and you're thinking high crime as well, because they usually go hand in hand. Not here. Surprisingly not. Let's see, the crime rate here last year was 13 per 1,000 people. U.S. average is 23. So this town has about 1,100 people. That means there were 13, 14, maybe 15 crimes last year. I broke it down a little bit farther. Violent crime, 1.6 per 1,000. U.S. average is 3.9, so that's about a third. Property crimes, 12 per 1,000. U.S. average is 20. So, low crime. There's some more dogs in front of the ever-present Dollar General. That is a big Dollar General too. It's about twice bigger than what they normally are. Anyway, I'm going to take a little bit more of a look around here and then move on to the next town. This is Charlie Pride Highway, by the way. He's from here as well. One of the great country singers. But yeah, just a tremendous amount of this. Let's see. People want to know about gas prices. Here it is. $2.79 for a gallon of gas here. As you would expect, there is a lot of abandoned homes. Wow, look at this. This is another group of dogs. They're just running loose everywhere here. There's a little puppy. Little guy. Hope he's running too close to the car. I'm gonna get out of here because I don't want him getting under my wheels. Let's see. There was one more statistic for me to give you, and That's median home values. They are $49,500. Yeah, $49,000. You could get a house here. Yeah, this house looks like, yeah, it burned down, or at least it was involved in a fire, and it just sits here. Now there's an impressive building right here. Let's see what it is. If I was to guess though, it's probably a church. Yeah. That is First Baptist Church. Alright, well, let's see, I'm making my way back into downtown. I'm going to drive through here one more time, and then get moving to the next town. Well guys, I'm entering the town of Marks. A little bit better numbers in this town. Now the median age is 49, so it is aging. Population in 1970 was 2,600 people. Today there's a little over 1,400. So the city is losing population. This downtown's got a few cars in it though. There's a little bit of life here. Let's see, race breakdown: 71% black, 27% white, 2% other. Per capita income, $21,800 a year. That's $419 a week. Median household income, $32,500. $625 a week. Now this is the county seat for Quitman County, and they have a beautiful county courthouse. That is an impressive structure. I see a broken out glass in it though. I hate to see that, but anyway, yeah, this building was built in 1911. Neoclassical architecture. That basically means simple lines but still grand in appearance. Usually big columns are involved. You can see them. Takes its cues from ancient Greece and Rome. Poverty rate 21%, so lower than the last town. Children 17 and under, it is still high though, 39%. Median home value, $83,300. So the houses are worth a little bit more here. Coming upon a pretty impressive looking building. I'm going to guess it's a church. Like we saw in the last town, it is First Baptist. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm kind of off downtown a block or so. There's a handful of businesses here. Also abandoned homes, as you can see. Let's see, non-denominational house of prayer. Let's see, downtown is right over there. So I can acclimate you to where I'm at. Let's see, Delta Burial Corporation home office. And as we head back into downtown, or the downtown area, some empty storefronts, but a handful of businesses. Tomb Time. I don't know what that was. Anyway, you got Jimmy's House of Style here. It's a barber. Someone is asking me about showing barber shops. Well, there's one. And then Hotspot Lounge. Alright, see, there's downtown again. And there's a little bit more of downtown I didn't show you. So, yeah, I'm going to do that right here. Yeah, here's what's left of downtown, including the fire department. Get asked about that a lot. There it is. A few more empty buildings as I drive to Charlie Pride Highway. Here it is. It looks like there's an Asian restaurant here. Yeah, look, oh, the sandwich shop too. And it looks like it's open. China Garden. Or it looks like it's in operation. I don't think it's open right this moment. Anyway, it's a pleasant day here in Mississippi. It's about 60 degrees. That is 16 degrees Celsius. For all of you in the rest of the world. Sun is coming out. Feels really nice. Now the town does have a grocery store, Family Market, Jeffcoat Family Market. Looks modern too, doesn't it? Now, that being said, as I get back out on Charlie Pride Highway, there is a Dollar General as well. Right across the street. Alright everybody, I've got quite a few towns to show you, so I'm going to head to the next one. Got to keep this moving. Alright everyone, I am in Darling, Mississippi. About 154 people here. It's very small. Really unusual numbers here though. Let's see, median age is 44. Gender breakdown, 66% female, 34% male. 23% of those females are widowed. So women outnumber men 2 to 1, and a quarter of the women, their husbands have died. 40% of the town is 60 and older. 33% of the town is aged 20 to 29. 8% of the town is aged 0 to 9 years old. 0% of the town is aged 10 years old to 19. So you've got a bunch of older people here. You've got some younger people here with young children, because there are no kids here over the age of 10. Now that makes the poverty numbers interesting. Poverty is 28%. Children 17 and under, 0. Yeah, I doubled and triple checked it. Now for those 65 and older, however, it's not so good. 57% of those folks live at or below the poverty level. Now, per capita income, $12,900 a year. That's $248 a week. That just doesn't even seem possible, does it? This is a church. Church of Christ in God. The Darling Congregation. Church of God. Wow. Where was I? Oh yeah, median household income in this town is $16,250 a year. $16,000 a year. Now the way median household incomes work is, of course, it's everybody that lives in a household aged 15 and older. Boy, you can hear that train. You definitely know that was coming. Anyway, okay, so yeah, a household, their incomes, everybody 15 and older, combined together. Okay, so half the people in this town, their household income is above $16,250 a year. Fully one half the people in this town, their household income is lower. Can you imagine? Half the households in this town make, their full households all together, make less, or make $16,250 a year. $313 a week for the full household. That's everybody. That's the lowest I've ever seen. Median home value. You ready for this? I'll show you this house as I give you this number. $28,500. That is the might be the lowest median home value of any town that I've seen so far. And nobody picks up trash here either. Let's see, race breakdown: 83% black, 17% white. Another number that sticks out a little bit: high school graduation rate, 69%. It's much lower than the U.S. average of 85. Crime is pretty high, 3.6 per 100. U.S. average is 2.3. You guys see all the trash? Wow. Yeah, this is a very poor town that is dying. Now, I haven't been able to find a gas station or any kind of grocery store or even a convenience store. They don't have it here, but they have a Chester's Chicken. And it looks like it's open. As far as I can tell, that is the only business in this town that is open. Wow. All right. Yeah, I got to keep this moving. So I'm going to head to the next town. Now this little guy seems like he's far from home. Well, looks like he knows where he's going though. There's some houses up here. Let's see, everyone. I am in the town of Falcon. A little more than a wide spot in the road. Population's only 140. But it's got some interesting numbers, so I thought I'd take a quick look. See what's here. You think that store is open? Falcon Quick Stop. Cold drinks, cold cuts, cold beer, and hot food. Looks like an old mobile home. Converted into some kind of store, but I'm thinking it's not in operation. Now I'm going to head this way, see the couple of buildings they have in their downtown. Tell you about the village. Some of the numbers that stick out: gender ratio, 66% female, 34% male. So the women outnumber the men 2 to 1. Race breakdown, 100% black. Yeah, there's only black folk here. Another number that sticks out is the percentage of people who are married, 16%. US average is 50. Now I was thinking, well, maybe that's because there are a lot of widows, but there are not. Only 4% of the women here are widows and 0 males. Well, it used to be a gas station, I guess. It's not in operation now, that's pretty evident. Another number that sticks out, high school graduation rates, 52% of this town has graduated high school. US average is 85. That's pretty low. Per capita income is $18,600, about $350 a week. Median household income, very low, $35,000 a year, $673 a week. There's a building here I wanted to show you real quick. There it is. That is Town Hall. Town of Falcon Town Hall, that trailer there. I bet you've never seen a town hall that looks like that. There's only a couple streets here. I'll tell you what, I'll drive down one real quick and I'll finish telling you the numbers. All right, let's see. Poverty, 41%. Children 17 and under, it's 39%. Still high. Every one of these towns so far, children's poverty has been really high. 65 and older, though, really sticks out. 72% of the people 65 and older live at the poverty level. Median home value, $53,600. So very low home values here. Crime is a little bit high, 3.7 per 100 people. US average is 2.3. So there you go, that's this town in a nutshell. Here I am back out on Charlie Pride Highway. I'm gonna head to the next place. Alright everyone, I am driving into Sledge, Mississippi. Visually it's already quite something. Let's see, peak population was in 1980, there were 700 people here. Today there are 370. So it's lost almost half its population. Let's see, gender breakdown sticks out a little. 58% female, 42% male. Race breakdown, 91% black, 8% white, 1% mixed. I'm driving into downtown. Oh, something in the back of the car got loose. Anyway, let's see. Per capita income, $15,200. That's $293 a week that the average person is living on here. Median household income, $37,800. That's $727 a week. A number that sticks out. 30% of the population is married. People don't get married here in Mississippi. We've got a sort of kind of looking modern bank here. Not sure if that's open. It's not open today, and today is Wednesday. Crime, 3.5 per 100 people. U.S. average is 2.3. So crime's a little high. It is about 11 a.m. There's nothing happening here. I'll give you a shot to the left of me. Some railroad tracks. You wonder what this looked like when it was, I don't know, I wouldn't say busy, but there were businesses in these buildings. It's just all in ruins now. Look at this here. Used to be a gas station. And there's still a pump there. Used tire. Yeah, that's not worked in a long time though. Oh, look here, it looks like it was a bait shop too. Minnows, crickets, fishing line. Wow. I could take a quick look at residential. Is this the post office? No, this is town hall. Alright. Yeah, Sledge Town Hall, right there. Well, let's see what a street or two looks like. Median home values here are $51,600. So you can get a house pretty cheap here. Now this town has a very famous person that was born here, a legend. We have been riding on his highway. Charlie Pride. The great country superstar Charlie Pride was born here in this little town. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that guy on TV. Huge country star. Wow, this is where he was born, this tiny little town. Now for those of you who are wondering about the fire department, it's right here. Sledge Fire Department. We need volunteers. Please call. Now, I haven't seen any businesses here. I'll take a look, but that I know of, there's not even a convenience store here. There used to be a grocery store here, but that's no longer in operation. And another one over here. Maybe you can get gas here. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure that those are operating. Maybe. It says Boyd's Convenience Store and tax service. So he'll sell you a 6-pack and do your taxes. Can't beat that. Gas $3.15 a gallon. That might be in operation. So looks like they can get some gas here and maybe get a few items at a store. Well, everyone, I am in Crenshaw, Mississippi. Peak population was 1960. There were almost 1,400 people here. Today, there's a little over 600. The town has lost over half its population. Let's see, gender breakdown sticks out a little. 57% female, 12% of them are widowed. Per capita income, $14,500 a year. That's $280 a week. Median household income, $33,500. That's $644 a week. Let's see, race breakdown, 85% black, 13% white, 2% other. Yeah, there's an abandoned house with this much population loss. Yeah, definitely going to see that here. Let's see, poverty rate, 25%. Children 17 and under, it's much worse, 44%. Median home values here are $57,000. Yeah, they got that's a helicopter of some sort, maybe for the kids to play on. Let's see. There is a police department. That's it right there. Alright, I'm pulling out onto Main Street. Give you a look at it. Kind of what you would expect. Auto parts store that is open, but the rest of the buildings look like, yeah, they're just sitting empty. Soul Food Restaurant. Can't tell if that's open. I mean, it's lunchtime. It's noon on Wednesday. Here, why don't I head back into residential. Take a look around. Let's see, I didn't give you crime yet. 3.3 per 100 people. US average is 2.3, so crime is a little high. That's downtown right there. Checking out some of the stuff over here. Looks like that caught on fire. That, I think, is just disintegrating. What is this here? It looks like a church of some sort. Divine Deliverance Temple. Now we'll go into a little residential. Let's see, did I give you guys median home values yet? Just in case I didn't, they are $57,000. $50,000 median home value. Yeah, abandoned one there. say, this is what happens when the tax base declines and there's just no money to fix anything, including the roads. You'd think that car might run. That's another loose dog. He looks like he's hurt. Well, now he's barking at me. And there's another dog right there. Dogs all over the place. Another one right there, and the ruins of that house. Like several ruins. Goodness gracious. Wow. And not a grocery store or anything here, but there's a Dollar General. And there it is. All right, everyone, so that will be the end of this video. I'm going to head straight west across the Mississippi River into the Arkansas Delta for the next video. So be looking for that one.